Welcome to Tales of Honor, a podcast with a mission to tell the true stories of every recipient of our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor podcast. This is episode number 563, and it's the last episode for the month of October. It's also going to round out this iteration of World War II recipients. We'll come back to it at a later date. And we'll be moving on to a new conflict on the next episode. What will it be? You'll just have to tune in to find out. I have no birthdays to go over today, and I have no news to go over either, just as a heads up. I'm going on a hunting trip for about a week, so I'll be gone, so I'm recording a bunch of episodes in advance, so if any news happens during the next week or so, I'm probably going to miss it. That's why you won't hear about it on the podcast. So, that's all I got. Let's get into today's Tale of Honor. Clyde was born on the 28th of June, 1920, in West Frankfort, Illinois, and he grew up in Anna with his 11 siblings. While in school, Clyde worked on a farm, and he graduated from Anna Jonesboro High School before enlisting in the U.S. Army in 1942. I am unsure when he deployed to Europe in support of World War II, but based on what I was able to find, I would estimate that he arrived on the continent in about March of 1943 and remained there until the end of the war. Clyde was with Company C of the 601st Tank Destroyer Battalion when he displayed actions that would earn him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "He commanded a tank destroyer near Brieres, France, on 25 October 1944. Our infantry occupied a position on a wooded hill when, at dusk, an enemy Mark IV tank and a company of infantry attacked, threatening to overrun the American position and capture a command post 400 yards to the rear. Staff Sergeant Choate's tank destroyer, the only weapon available to oppose the German armor, was set afire by 2 hits. Ordering his men to abandon the destroyer, Staff Sergeant Choate reached comparative safety. He returned to the burning destroyer to search for comrades possibly trapped in the vehicle, risking instant death in an explosion which was imminent and braving enemy fire which ripped his jacket and tore the helmet from his head. Completing the search and seeing the tank and its supporting infantry overrunning our infantry in the shallow foxholes, he secured a bazooka and ran after the tank, dodging from tree to tree and passing through the enemy's loose skirmish line. He fired a rocket from a distance of 20 yards, immobilizing the tank but leaving it able to spray the area with cannon and machine gun fire. Running back to our infantry through vicious fire, he secured another rocket and, advancing against a hail of machine gun and small arms fire, reached a position 10 yards from the tank. His second shot shattered the turret. With his pistol, he killed 2 of the crew as they emerged from the tank. And then, running to the crippled Mark IV while enemy infantry sniped at him, he dropped a grenade inside the tank and completed its destruction. With their armor gone, the enemy infantry became disorganized and was driven back. Staff Sergeant Choate's great daring in assaulting an enemy tank single-handedly, his determination to follow the vehicle after it had passed its position, and his skill and crushing thoroughness in the attack prevented the enemy from capturing a battalion command post and turned a probable defeat into tactical success. Clyde would also receive the Silver Star and Bronze Star throughout his deployment, in addition to being offered a battlefield commission, which he turned down. In a ceremony at the White House on the 23rd of August, 1945, Clyde received the Medal of Honor from President Truman, and he was honorably discharged from the Army the following year. Clyde went on to be an active member in the American Legion, Veterans of Foreign Wars, and was elected to the Illinois House of Representatives for the 50th District. President Truman had urged him to run for office after Clyde had shared concerns about the coal industry since his father had been a coal miner. After the election, he was married to Mabel, and the couple had 2 daughters. Clyde remained in office for 30 years, and after retirement, he became the Director of External Affairs for Southern Illinois University. Clyde L Choate died on the 5th of October, 2001, at the age of 81 due to congestive heart failure. He is buried with his wife in the Anna Cemetery in Anna, Illinois. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor, and if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to subscribe and tell your friends and family. Tales of Honor is written and produced by Christoph Ambrosch, and theme music is Loyalty and Duty by Floruz Music. If you have any questions, you can send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com, And please be sure to visit talesofhonorpodcast.com for more episodes and information.